my life when Alyssa was 2 years old, and he was everything that I hadn't ever had before. He was safe and kind, and we got married, and every 5 years from there, we had another child. And then we adopted Nate, who's our last child.
How long have you guys been at CTK, and why did you choose this as your home church?
We've been at CTK for over 20 years. And so when we were doing Awana, Shirley Storm came to us to do a drive of sorts to raise funds for a school in Kibera Slum. The following year, our eldest daughter was graduating from high school, and Dave decided to take her to Africa. They came back, and Dave said, "You have to go next year." Dave and I went about 10 times together. I love that about CTK. You can baby step into leadership. You get more comfortable as you go. So the end of February, he started to he got a flu. We just assumed it was a flu bug. And then a few weeks later, he was still not recovering fully. We went into the ER, and they found a mass in his stomach, large enough that they couldn't take care of him in Bellingham. So they sent him to Seattle while they were discovering what the mass was and trying to, it was cancer. So immediately we needed somewhere to stay. And so CTK really helped ease the burden of that. They just got us a hotel, and it was big enough that our kids could be there too, which was huge. The word remission was used by one of the doctors, and we started to plan our trip for the fall, taking a team to Africa again. He was doing ministry like normal, and he just comes alive there. And then all of a sudden, he started to have some pain. And then we went back to Seattle, got tested, and found out that there was a mass at the base of his spine. We spent our 28th anniversary on a conference call with the bone marrow transplant team, planning and hearing about how we would be spending 4 to 6 months away from our family, which is the opposite of what you're normally thinking of during those kinds of seasons. Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that. But as of January, he had to go on disability. And so CTK stepped in there and helped us with a month's bills for us. They paid the mortgage and some of the utilities, which was a huge blessing and relief for our family. He passed away the day before Tori's wedding, but it was beautiful and peaceful. So he experienced a different kind of healing, but he's healed.
He is. He is.
Anything that they could, people were just wanting to do what they could to come alongside and help us, which we were really used to doing for other people. But it was really comforting in that season to have that support that you didn't even know you needed. A lot of people were doing things that we didn't even have the foresight to ask for. One of the big projects that we had was one that Dave was planning to do right when he got sick. I didn't know what to do. The team that came in and did that, I don't even know what I owe them. A huge team came in. They worked in the yard. They tore off the roof and they re-put a new one on. They did projects in the basement for us. Volunteers with heart to just come in and serve, and it was huge to have CTK come in and do those projects for us. And all of that really helped us to feel supported and like it would be okay, no matter, it would be okay. And that this community was going to help carry us through the hardest days.